Anson, tell us everything. How are you? Where are you right now? What have you been up to?
Well, right now I'm in the United States. I'm in Missouri, which is where I'm from.
Okay.
Um, what am I up to? I was up late last night working on just like a random like beat, and I've been trying to do more like production recently, actually, because I spent a lot of time writing and singing and stuff. And actually, I started music by producing beats and stuff. So like I've kind of come back to that recently. But other than that, I've just been working on some secret projects, and also trying to figure out a new place to live, because right now I'm living with my parents. So finally, now that the career has taken off, I've got enough funds to move to my own place, which is nice. So I've just been doing a lot of that stuff.
Do you remember that first moment you knew that you wanted to do music? Like at what age? Do you remember hearing something? Do you remember seeing something? Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because people always ask me that, and like the way I got into, well, it's funny because I never really wanted to be like a singer-songwriter, which is what I am now. Not that I don't want to do it now, I just didn't think it was the path I would take. But when I was in college, I was studying computers, and I had an internship at a company, and I remember sitting at my desk one day and I was listening to music and thinking to myself, like, man, I would way rather like make music for a living than work with computers. And that was like the moment that I wanted to be like in the industry or whatever, but it was still like as like a producer and not as a singer, because I don't know, there's something really vulnerable about being a singer, and like I don't think I was ready for that at the time.
Okay, all right. We want to talk about your song "Welcome to Wonderland" real quick. I know you released it in 2018, and then now it's so big on TikTok. And you
Yeah.
actually made a TikTok video saying that TikTok is literally running the music industry.
Yeah.
So, tell us what was going on in your head when that song was blowing up. Like, do you remember what was going through your mind?
Well, I was actually in Los Angeles at the time. I had just gone there for like a writing trip to work on some more songs and stuff, and so I remember like just like waking up one day and like checking my phone, and then I hadn't realized that the song was blowing up, and I was looking through TikTok and there was like, I don't know, like 50,000 videos with the song or something. I was like, holy cow, this is amazing. I mean, I was blown away by the response to Welcome to Wonderland, because when I put that song out, I thought it was really special, and like I loved it, and I thought it would I thought it would be like a big song, and at the time it didn't do as well as we wanted. I mean, it did okay, but it's certainly not as well as it's done now. And so to see it like sort of finally get to that level is really exciting for me.
You have an EP, Songs I Wrote in My Bedroom.
Yeah.
You probably obviously wrote those songs in your bedroom.
Yeah.
But you have 15 amazing songs in there. What was going through your mind when you were writing this EP? Do you remember that part of your life when you were writing this?
Yeah, well, I mean, those songs are like kind of they kind of span like a pretty long time. So like I wrote a big chunk of them. Like like I said, I studied to be a computer scientist, and then after I graduated from university, I went to be a software engineer. But it wasn't really my thing, and like I was like just going through some mental health challenges and stuff, and so I left that job in 2018, and I wrote a lot of those songs after I left. I was actually trying to like sort of make a living as a songwriter, like really early on, like by posting them on YouTube and stuff. So yeah, I remember where I was with those songs, and even some of those songs I started or finished in as when I was a software engineer.
Wow.
And then the other, I would say like third of them were a little bit later, like maybe a year later, and but still, yeah, most of them were written in my bedroom, and in this very chair that I'm sitting in right
Wow.
I have my piano here in front of me. So yeah, I don't know, it's like it's funny because a lot of it was just me sort of sitting here, like sort of drifting off in my imagination and like just sort of picking things to go for. So, I don't know.
You just released a song, Hurricane.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing as well.
Thank you.
Tell us about the song. Tell us what it's about to you, and when were you sort of writing the song?
I just had that line pop in my head, like, you were my hurricane because in your eyes I felt safe. And I thought that was like a really cool concept. So I didn't write anything with it at the time, but I sort of just, I have this long list of notes in my phone where I keep song ideas. And so I put it in the little song ideas list. And then I was on a writing trip last summer to LA, and I was just sort of meeting with producers, and we were trying to come up with like songs to write and stuff. And I was like, hey, I have the song Hurricane, like let's just try and write it. And so then we just wrote the song, and it's funny because we weren't planning on putting it out, but then it ended up being a lot better than we thought. And I put it on TikTok, of course, and people really liked TikTok, and so we ended up putting out finally after almost a year, well over a year after it was written. So yeah, it was kind of just this idea in my mind I had of feeling safe in someone else's eyes, but then eventually the relationship sort of falls apart.
If you were to meet somebody who has never heard of you or any of your songs before, which song would you let them hear first, and why?
I would probably pick Trying My Best.
Okay.
Trying My Best is one of my more popular songs. And it's like, you know, I'm all about sort of positivity and like mental health awareness and like and self-love and stuff like that. And I think Trying My Best is like a sort of an anthem for those things. And I also think it's just like, it's super stripped, like very simple, just piano and me. And that's like my signature style basically. So I think people would like that song.
Okay, Anson. Thank you so much. We're obviously so excited to hear more from you. You can't come to Malaysia right now because of everything that's happening.
Right.
So what do you want to say to all your friends from this side of the world?
I just want to say thank you so much. I have so many fans in Indonesia and on that side of the world, and you're a big part of why I'm successful, and I'm just sending you all my love, and I hope you know that whatever you're going through, you're not alone. And yeah, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. That's good.
Yeah.
Anson, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll get to see each other soon in person, and hopefully watch you perform live, because I think everybody will be excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you have a great day, okay?
You too.
Fly FM, today's hottest music.